Yo, this is Bastian from clickdo.co.uk and BossLifeHacks.com. I'm here in beautiful Vienna and today I'll be talking about meditation, okay? But first, let's see a short commercial on meditation coming right now. We interrupt this program with a very special announcement. Are you having a problem with direction? Try to meditate. Do you want to not give a fuck? Try to meditate. Are you cold? Meditate. Are you hungry? Meditate. Do you want to be happy? Meditate. Guess what? Meditate. People from all directions tell you, yeah, you need to be meditating, like you read it in the magazines, you see it on Facebook, some sort of guru will tell you that, okay? I know it's like forced fed upon you all the time, okay? Well, fuck you, you need to be doing it anyway, okay? Why? Because it's the single most effective and useful tool to just like elevate the quality of life, not just for yourself, but for all the others around you as well, okay? It will make you more productive, happy, calm, lovable, like there is so much things that you will benefit, okay? And this topic is very dear to me, so probably I'll be very enthusiastic about this, so make sure you listen, definitely try meditating, and I hope you enjoyed the video. I know this is offensive language, but I use it for a reason, okay? Because it breaks your pattern. It means that like people are telling you from left and right, yeah, you should be meditating and whatnot, but nobody actually does it, okay? Or maybe you try 2 times and then, yeah, it's boring or whatever and you stop, okay? Why you should be meditating? Because it will train you in willpower, okay? Like, for example, you have like 2 options, shitty food or not shitty food, okay? If you're a good meditator, this will help you, okay? You will have more willpower to do these kinds of things. You will become less reactive to things, okay? Something shitty happens to you, you give less of a fuck. There's the other side of the coin, something really good happens and you're more detached as well, which for some people might be a problem, but whatever. You can be more aware of the moment, okay? So you're like walking around, you can actually see cool stuff around, not just like stay in your mind and be retarded. And this sounds a little bit like woo or whatever, but it will also teach you how to spread love or like be like don't affect like the negativity come to you and like spread the positivity around, okay? There are also like, I know this sounds like super deep and spiritual and whatever, but there are also like really practical things you can notice if you're like meditating a lot, okay? For example, maybe something happens that pisses you off, okay? You get angry. After, depends how long and how efficient you are in doing it, but after like being a decent meditator, you will notice that you get like less angry, okay? Or maybe you need less time to chill out, okay? So basically, or like you're sad and maybe it takes less time for you to come out of that, okay? So it's a really good tool and very powerful, okay? You definitely need to be using it, especially if you're stressed or if you work a lot, if you're an entrepreneur, have your own company, maybe like this is one of the best things to prevent you from the emotional roller coaster, okay? Because like something good happens, your business is taking off, yes, something bad happens, you're depressed, okay? So this will definitely help you and save you from that, okay? So now that we covered why it's important and that you definitely should be doing it, how do you actually go about it? Now, you have to know there are all kinds of different variations, okay? And I've done a lot of them, okay? I've been at Elliot Hulse's seminar. We did the dynamic meditation where you jump around like crazy to some bongo music, okay? I did a nature retreat for 3 days when you're like alone in some forest, like no food for 3 days or whatever. There's also like the guided meditation when they, like guide you to, imagine yourself being in a nice forest and you're relaxing, okay? There's all sorts of different meditation, but the one I do at the moment and the one that I would suggest to you is a Vipassana meditation, which is, it's super simple. Basically, most of the things you do is you just like notice your breath going in and out of your nose, and then later you do body scans. So the most easy way to do, like if you don't know anything, okay, okay? Super easy. You just sit down, your back straight, close your eyes, and then you just imagine the air coming like through your nose and out of your nose. That's it. It's super simple, okay? And what you'll see happens like after 10, 20, 1 minute, seconds, you know, after some time you will notice your mind drifts away, you know. You should be paying attention to your breathing and you're thinking about McDonald's or like what you have to do later or about some girl or whatever that you think about, you know. So basically what happens, okay, I'm thinking about that, my attention back to the breathing, and then you focus again. And if you do this for longer periods of time or more stuff, like longer periods, you will notice that like your willpower becomes much stronger, and then something like bad or super like too crazy happens to you, you will notice that like you have more willpower to drag you out from that like negative event and back to the thing that you should be doing, okay? So that's one thing on how to do it. However, what you'll notice as well is a lot of people have tried but then stopped, okay? They tried for 2 days and they stopped because it's hard, because it's boring, whatever, okay? So a really cool thing that you can do is retreat, okay? That's why I like Vipassana, because they do these 10-day retreats, okay? So what happens, it's completely free, by the way, so, and they have the centers all over the world. So you just apply, you go to usually it's a remote center somewhere in the nature, and basically you're there for 10 days and mostly you just meditate. So you wake up, I don't know, at 4 a.m. like you don't talk for 10 days, which is a pretty fun experience as well. And basically most of the day you're just meditating. They tell you what to do, the exact same thing I told you, just pay attention to the breath and the breath out, okay? You just do that for 10 days and then after you do some body scans as well. But why it's good? Because the environment helps you to get the habit in, okay? Like you do it so much that after that you're actually able to sit still for 1 hour and really focus in the meditation, right? Because if you try at home, it's a lot of distracting things, okay? You have to do this, people call you, friends call you, you're hungry, you know, all these things will try to like disrupt you from being focused on that. What you'll notice after you start, you know, doing meditation at home or after a retreat or whatever, you'll see that it's not easy, okay? It's quite hard. Like you want to be doing a million of things and like you're stuck there like fucking sitting, your legs hurt, you're hungry, you want to make plans for the day, but you're supposed to just like focus on your breath. It becomes really, really tough, okay? But that's a good thing, right? Because like if you can like train yourself or if you can withstand that, then like all the other things that will happen to you in life, it will be just like pff, it's kids play, you know, like somebody pisses you off, somebody you like is not available to you anymore, whatever, you know, like you have a fight with your parents, whatever it is, like you'll take it a lot more lightly, okay? Because like you've kind of trained yourself to like be tough on yourself anyway, okay? So that will definitely help you. If you want to know more about the Vipassana meditation, the style I'll do, there will be a link here, and there's also a super sick movie that I want to recommend to you. It's called Doing Time, Doing Vipassana. And what happened there is basically in India they had like these really serious jails, okay, like for like really serious offenders like murders, huge robberies, drug deals, okay, like serious shit, right? So they got to know that basically and that's the problem with most prisons anyway, right? When a person comes in, they basically learn from all the other prisoners like how to do illegal shit more effectively. So when they go out, basically the rebound rate is really high, right? So once you go to jail once, there's a higher probability you'll end up there again, right? So they did an experiment with Vipassana meditation in this big, like, notorious Indian jail, right? So they actually conducted a course, a 10-day silent retreat course for the prisoners, right? So, funny enough, and you can see that in the movie as well, what happened after, like, all the fucking guys who did the course, like, they didn't return to the prison. And they are still doing these courses, and like, the bounce rate is very small, okay? So that tells you that a profound change happened in those people, okay? Of course, not all of them, but a lot of them. This is really crazy, okay? Alright guys, so I hope you enjoyed this video. Again, my name is Boštjan from clickdo.co.uk and BossLifeHacks.com. I'm here in beautiful Vienna, okay, lovely city, my second time here. These were my tips on meditation, how to do it, why you should do it, okay? I really strongly suggest you try it out, okay? If you do it at home, 5 minutes sitting, do it, but make yourself a challenge. Do a 30-day challenge, okay? Because otherwise you will not get the habit in. Even better, take a 10-day retreat. It's for free, okay? Later you can leave a donation, but the course is free, so definitely try it out, enjoy it, and spread love. Peace.